taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the top.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Freeman. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Such a great job on the defense, winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. quick handoff. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He's in open space downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Got the quick pass. Running through contact. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Cowboys are on the move. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fields. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Fields. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. And he'll race it to the house. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Carr. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Here's a heat. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. There he goes. He's at the top, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Flores. Pulls it in.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Off play action. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do... Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for space, it's Fields.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Buying some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it on the outside, it's Miller. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass, it's Flores. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Cowboys! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Slithers into space. Turning it on! Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll send the back in motion. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Makes a grab down the middle. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got some room, it was over.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And some room to work. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To throw, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires downfield. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the catch. It's Fields. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking. but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from his secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air, it's Flores. It's complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
They'll run it. It's Fields. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And once you get in the second half, tie football game, you cannot waste these opportunities. You got to put points on the board. You got to take care of the football when you start to get in the red zone.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. By himself, he makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Plows through the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the fourth quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands. It's Fields.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Flores. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's out past the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. Using his feet to buy time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Flores. Got a man, it's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Bulldozes his way through. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
And if this offense can keep that going, put together these first downs, like, listen, I love that he stepped out of bounds. I can continue to let that clock stay still, not be in a hurry, put some first downs together, march down the field, because we got to get some points on this drive.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going for 6. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
On the snap, it's Joyner. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down. A chance to win it before overtime. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for room. It's Joyner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He leaves it with his back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will find his spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. What a disappointment. No good. Now all the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Finding an escape route. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Guys, we know the teams that run the ball the best are generally the best red zone offenses. It's hard to throw in this area of the field. So why not on the very first possession offensively, trying to get that run game going? I like it.
Got it in the middle. It's Ford. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Flushed out of the pocket.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Got a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. To the air, it's Flores. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
Oklahoma State 41, Texas Tech 35.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Hard running there. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They got this thing tied up in double overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I've got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. If he houses this, it's ball game. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. He's looking to pass. If he runs this back, this game's over. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense.
That's the end of the third overtime, and the game is still tied.
After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game.
Here we go.
Go straight ahead. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this